Morning. Now, I recently got a comment off someone saying they'd like to be part of this slow living, slow life thing. But they said they had some concerns because they said, how do you finance it? Where do you find the income? You've got to have some income to pay for what happens if you're sick, what happens about food, what happens about clothing. And I just wanted to talk about this for a while now, because I think people will, and for good reason, kind of get the wrong end of the stick about this whole thing, because it's nothing at all to do with money. It's nothing at all to do with finances. Elon Musk could lead a slow life. It's nothing to do with the money. In fact, having a decent income for everybody is a good thing. So don't get the idea that slow living and slow life is about austerity. If you want that kind of lifestyle, you can always live like a hermit, go and get a cabin in the woods. A lot of people do that, and a lot of people can thrive on that and love that kind of lifestyle. But this isn't about that. It's not about the money at all. It doesn't matter if you're a millionaire. It doesn't matter if you've not got a pot to put in. It doesn't matter about that. It's about the quality of life. And living this kind of lifestyle, money becomes less important, and it's automatically, and it will happen to you if you adapt to this and if you take to it and if it suits you. Money will become less important. I'm lucky, money has never meant anything to me. I've lived this kind of lifestyle more or less all my life because I come from a family of teachers and very well qualified people, and that's including both my children. But I wanted to go a different way, and I had a beautiful father who noticed this when I was very young and guided me along a path that took me through some fabulous jobs. I mean, I was a photographer, I worked in the forestry, I did all sorts of things that brought no money but brought me a great deal of joy. So I've lived like this, and I've never earned very much at all. So just remember, it's not about the money. Anybody can do it. Even if you're a city high flyer, you're not a city high flyer 24 hours a day. And living this slow and simple life will, I think, relieve the pressure of work. Anybody can do this. Don't worry about the money. In fact, financially, like I say, if you adapt to it and you like it and it suits you, you will spend less. I love cooking. I make my own bread, I make my own everything. I don't really buy anything that's microwavable or pre-packed or anything like that. And I go in the kitchen and I pour myself a glass of something nice, because I can't drink a lot, but I can drink a little bit. A glass of wine or a gin and tonic. Put the radio on. I usually listen to a podcast. I love music, but I like listening to podcasts or audiobooks. And I put that on and I while away a couple of hours. And I'm using fresh ingredients that don't cost as much as processed garbage. Follow a career path. Make money. Live this lifestyle. You will find out then that you may have the money, you may love that job, so you want to keep that job. But because you par down your lifestyle and you spend less, like I've said in a video a couple of weeks ago, if anything does go wrong, you've not got as far to fall. And if you have got a little bit behind you, then that helps a cushion. It's all a win-win. There are no downsides to this lifestyle at all. So you don't need to spend a lot. And you will find that as the life you're living becomes a priority, the life you are buying, the life you are purchasing becomes less of a priority. The world around you, the things you do, become the important thing in your life. And it will come over time. When you start living a slower life, it's like an organic process, and you will start to appreciate the countryside more, the quiet more, hobbies more, peace more, just the world around you more, savouring every little experience and every little taste. Ergo, you won't feel the need to go out and spend as much. So it's not like you're actually giving anything up. It just happens naturally. So I hope I've addressed that little concern, because I probably haven't in the past, which has led to confusion. Because people think you are giving things up, that you are giving up a job. And now we are going to continue on our walk in the beautiful countryside. The sun's trying to get out and the temperature's going up. I think it augurs well for a decent day. So we shall see you next time. See you on the flip. Peace and love. Ha, little dog.